it's definitely going to be one of them games where I think it'll define what will happen for the rest of the season for us. There is only 3 games left, so that game is our game in hand for both us and Everton, so we'll both be going for the win, definitely.
How have you found the season? Has it been as you expected?
I think we've done better than what we did expect, to be honest. I mean, we targeted a top 4 finish and we're on target to get that, but I mean, really, I think we've over-exceeded in every sense. I don't think anyone would have expected us to be up there with them top teams, and we've been on par with pretty much all the teams all the way through the season, and that's why we are where we're at the minute, and fingers crossed we can push all the way to the end of the season.
And have you been pleased with your own performances?
Yeah, personally, not completely pleased, but I mean, I've been out injured for a couple of years, so to come back and play a full season, that's what I'm very, very happy with. So any contribution I can give to the team is a plus for me.
Has the team been taking it game by game, one at a time kind of thing, or?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, every single game we've just taken it as per that game, and because the league itself, you never. It's been ups and downs. Like, people who you expected to beat other teams have lost and dropped points, and it's been the same for ourselves. And we've picked up points where we didn't necessarily think we were going to pick up points, and dropped points where we maybe should have done a little bit better. So I think we're doing well though, and overall.
The national team doing well. How's that having an effect locally?
Oh, massive. I mean, like, Durham's only been about for a few years now, and it's not really. We're not affiliated with any club as such in terms of like what Sunderland are or like your Bristols are, but we've been getting so many fans at the games, and the fans have been absolutely brilliant for us, and that we encourage as many people to come as possible to our game on Sunday, because it really does give us a push, and it really does help us to get in that win.
Yeah, and I mean, next week it's the second FA Girls Football Week. It's important to attract people at the young age as well, isn't it, and come to the games, that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I was at school, there was a lot of children that did actually drop out of playing football who had quite a lot of potential, and I think it's a big push to try and get girls to play in sport, and I think we can be role models in doing that and try and get as many people as possible to participate.
I've had a quick look over the results this afternoon. Perhaps they're not maybe a true indication of the games. How close have the games been?
Oh, like immensely close. A lot of them. I mean, even. We got beat off the Oval by quite a high score, but even then it wasn't. I don't think it reflected the game. Don't get me wrong, they were very good, and all the opposition we have played have been very good, but we've been just as good. And I think there's a lot of games where I think we could have done a little bit better, and we could have won by many more goals. So I think the league itself, it does reflect how teams are doing, but it could have gone either way in different results.
Yeah, and I mean, the nice thing is as well, I mean, you've got people like Beth playing for the under-20s. She's already scored 19 this season. So what are people like that to have in and around the team?
I mean, it's a great experience to have. I mean, we've got Beth Heppel, who's obviously in the England setup. There's Sarah McFadden, who's also in the Northern Ireland setup. And to have them players who have that experience and have that something a little bit special to help us in the games, like, it's really big, and especially for the kids that are coming through, to have someone to look up to and to respect, it's massive for them, and everyone else will learn through them as well as us. This
game coming up then, I mean, how much of an emphasis and what kind of training have you been getting up to ahead of the game at the weekend?
I mean, the game is massive for us, but we're just going to focus on ourselves. We focus on what we do and not worry too much about them. I mean, when we played them last time, it was 1-1, and it was a very, very entertaining game, and Beth Heppel probably took about 5 goal line clearances for us, and Jen Jennings did one as well, and it was a very entertaining game, and I think our focus is us, and we go and we try and get the 3 points at the end of it.